Hello everyone, my name is Vimal Raj. I'm a lecturer from Mechanical Department from James Polytechnic College. So today we're going to see unit number 2 in Environmental and Pollution Control according to SPT syllabus. So this unit is about air pollution. So the content that we're going to look today is various sources of air pollution. So previously we would have discussed about the air pollution, right? So this unit is all about only air pollution. What are the causes of air pollution? What are the sources of air pollution? And what could be the controlling measures in order to prevent our country from air pollution? So the first one, sources of air pollution would be the burning of fossil fuels. So this is the first source. The next one is the agriculture activities. The next one would be exhaust from the factories and industries. The fourth one is the mining operations. And the fifth one is indoor air pollution. So these are the 5 sources that causes air pollution, and we will be discussing about all these 5 in detail in the next slide. From this video, you could understand what are the causes for air pollution. So the first cause would be the burning of fossil fuel. Sulfur dioxide emitted from the combustion of fossil fuel like coal, petroleum and other factory combustibles are the major cause of air pollution. Pollution emitting from vehicles including trucks, jeeps, cars, trains, airplanes causes an immense amount of pollution. We rely on them to fulfill our daily basic needs of transportation, but their overuse is killing our environment as dangerous gases are polluting the environment. Carbon monoxide caused by improper or incomplete combustion and generally emitted from vehicles is another major pollutant along with nitrogen oxides that is produced from both natural and man-made processes. So the burning of fossil fuel is one of the most important causes for air pollution. As we saw from this paragraph, we could understand that the burning of fossil fuel like coal, petroleum and other factory combustibles are the main sources for the pollution, air pollution. So every day we are using our cars, bikes, and we depend on airplanes, trains and other so we always depend on these kind of transportations for our daily needs, but because of this enormous amount of pollution is being coming out of from these vehicles, so which is causing a major disaster to the environment. And this carbon monoxide is being caused from an improper combustion that is happening inside the engine like vehicles. So when there is carbon monoxide is released into the atmosphere, humans are not meant to inhale those oxygen. I mean, not inhale those gases because that is very harmful for human. And the next thing is the nitrogen oxide, which is also causes a major pollution. So the burning of fossil fuels and other things are causing a major disaster because of these the pollution is coming more. And you could see from this picture, from the chimney there is a smoke which is getting out. So this smoke is not only just a smoke, it is mixed with some chemical mixtures which is it's not recommendable for human to inhale or for animals. The next one is the agriculture activities. So these agriculture activities such as ammonia is very common byproduct from agriculture related activities and is one of the most hazardous gas in the atmosphere. Uses of insecticides, pesticides and fertilizers in agriculture activities has grown quite a lot. They emit harmful chemicals into the air and can also cause water pollution. So basically we were discussing in the previous class that agriculture activities causes a major air pollution because people who are really in need, they use these agriculture things like insecticides and pesticides for their farming. But what if they are using it in a inorganic way? Because people are not recommending the organic substances, because they always go for the inorganic, because they want to eradicate all the insects and all the pesticides things. So they always want to go with the quick remedies. So the quick remedy would be the chemicals. So when we take chemicals, it automatically, it is easily that it can eradicate these kind of insects and other things. But people don't have patience, so they are not going with the organic substances. Instead of going for organic substances, they are going for the inorganic, which is causing a major air pollution, and which emits harmful chemicals into the air. So these chemicals which is emitted into the atmosphere, which is not good and which is not recommendable for human. This is a important thing. For example, if we say that, if suppose we have a fever, and if you go to a hospital, what the doctor will do is, the doctor will be prescribing the tablets or medicine for the 3 days. It is recommended that we have to take the medicine for 3 days. We cannot go and say that we have to get cured within one day. We cannot go and say that. There are some medicines which can cure one in one day, but that will give you side effects. The same thing. So these things also give side effects, which is very bad, not only for the human being but also for the atmosphere and the environment. The next one is the exhaust from factories and industries. So as we are discussing in the fossil fuels slide, the same thing is happening. Manufacturing industries release a large amount of carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, organic compounds, and chemicals into the air, thereby depleting the quality of air. Manufacturing industries can be found at every corner of the earth, and there is no area that has not been affected by it. Petroleum refineries also release hydrocarbons and various other chemicals that pollute the air and also cause land pollution. So this is a factory. You can see that every nook and corner of the area that we are living, that we could see that so many factories are growing up nowadays, because we always meant to have a fast work and we always depend on the technologies, right? So because of that, they are inventing so many new things. And you know what, the industries, the manufacturing industries, they always tend to go with the big technology wise. So when they go for the technologies, obviously they have to do so many things. So when they are doing this kind of things, it releases a large amount of carbon monoxide and hydrocarbons and organic compounds into the air, which is causing a major pollution, because these these chemical substances which is being emitted in the atmosphere cause major pollution, and which creates an enormous amount of impact on humans' health. Because when these things are inhaled by human, they always face like a lungs problem, they have lung problem, they have breathing problem, so many things will happen. And government should take some steps regarding this, and they should not allow the factories, because they should not allow the factories that should be resided next to the residential areas, that should be out of the zone, wherein it should be far away from the residential area, because this air anyways is going to mix in the atmosphere. But if we can control that, if suppose so many people will not be affected if it has been controlled. That is one of the solutions. The next one is the mining operation. So we all know the mining operation, like people used to do mining, a lot of mining in the earlier days, because mining is one of the most important things in India, as well as because we used to we used to dig a lot of holes, and we used to get that gold, diamonds, and so many things, natural resources. So mining is a process wherein minerals below the earth are extracted using large equipments. So during the process, dust and chemicals are released in the air, causing massive air pollution. This is one of the reasons which is responsible for the deteriorating health condition of workers and nearby residents. So this is one of the mining operations. So when you see, when they dig a huge holes and a massive holes, they put, it produce a massive amount of air pollution, because the smokes will be coming out enormously, which will cause so much of air pollution. And people who is residing nearby areas, they will be polluted with this mining operations. And mining is it should be carried out, but you know what, we cannot go and tell the government that we should not do that, because uh, as in the paragraph it was mentioned, the minerals below the earth are extracted using a large equipment. So if suppose some resource has been found, they should leave it as it is. But what people are doing is they want to extract those things, and they will not care about the human health, because human is the only who's going to live in this earth. Say maybe a human can live for about 60 years. After that a new generation will come. So anyways human is going to live, but these things people are not are not taking into consideration, and because of that they want to have a healthy life, and because of these things they do these mining operations continuously, and which causes a major pollution. And these dust and smokes which comes in the atmosphere, people who inhale those things, they will easily get eosinophilia, or they will get this wheezing or asthma. These kind of things they will face. Second was the next one is the indoor air pollution. Household cleaning products, painting supplies emits toxic chemical in the air and causes air pollution. Have you ever noticed that once you paint the walls of your house, it creates some sort of smell which makes it literally impossible for you to breathe? So everybody would have noticed that when you do painting in your house, it emits a smell which is like, it's like a smell will be coming out of the paint, which is very very toxic. And when we get into that, it is highly impossible for us to breathe. I think many would have noticed it, because most of the people used to do the painting works in their house. And when they do that, always they used to tie their face with some cloths or something like that, because the smell that comes out of the paint, which is very toxic and which is not recommendable. And because paint is made with so much of chemicals, right? So because of that, the smell that comes out of the paint, which is impossible for us to breathe. And it is having a suspended particles matter, known as the acronyms SPM. And another cause of pollution referring to the particle afloat in the air, SPM, is usually caused by dust, combustion, etc. So these are the household pollution. These are the reasons for the household pollutions. And people used to people they cannot go and say that we cannot go and paint it, right? So what they have to do is, basically they can do like this: they have to wear the mask and things like that. See, when I think many people would have seen some history TV videos or Discovery Channel videos. People used to paint when they used to do the painting and all. They used to wear a mask, like a respiratory mask. So these respiratory masks, which will cause, which will protect from inhaling to this banded particles, which is not recommendable for human. This is one of the things. So with this, the video is getting over. So before that, I just want to summarize that. So we today we have seen in detail study on various sources of air pollution. That is the 5 points that we have discussed. Uh, so the 5 points is very very important, because these are the 5 points. These are five key points which is causing a major air pollution nowadays. People should really take these things in a serious way, so that they can go out and they can control this air pollution. People, we have to give awareness to the uh, public, because awareness is very very important, because air pollution is happening now every day. See, I would say that this I used to say this all the time. Delhi is one of the top polluted city in the world. That means top 10 polluted city in the world. That means that is a standard. See, we always go for go for this technological advancement. So many things we go, but still we face so much of problem, because technology grows as well as problem also grows. So we should really uh, take care of that, and we should really look into it, and we should control this air pollution by any cost, because when we control the air pollution, obviously we are saving ourselves and the human mankind. So we should have this thing in our mind. So with this, I would want to show you the reference books. So these are the reference book. You can go to the reference book if you are needed. And I hope this video would have been helpful for you guys. Make sure that you learn and don't stop learning. Learning is the only way that you can improve your knowledge, and always keep that in your mind. No, doesn't matter whatever the things goes. Always keep it in your mind that learning helps you in all the time. So with this, I would like to close my lecture. Thank you guys. Thank you for listening. I will see you guys in the next video. That is lecture number 7 with the next topic. Thank you.